The first step is admitting you have a problem, and that's what Republicans are doing here. They have two problems. One is an amazing stat. More than 80% of House Republicans are white males. And they look at what happened in last cycle with mistakes that male candidates made, including the phrase legitimate rape. They're trying to avoid that, head this off this time. So there's some preemptive counseling by the House Republicans campaign arm, the National Republican Campaign Committee. They're having clinics about how to run against a woman. Now, there are at least 10 cases where an incumbent male Republican is running against a Democratic woman challenger. There may be more. And a great quote in this story from somebody who's been watching these sessions is these guys have a lot to learn. So one of the things that they're getting is how to talk about it. So they're de-emphasizing social issues, talking about their wives as a close counselor to them, talking about early childhood education, some of the more family-friendly issues that we've heard Eric Cantor, the #2 House Republican, talking about on this show.
Katie K, you're shaking your head over here.
You know, I just sort of find it staggering that you need to have clinics on how to address women.
Okay.
In this day and age. I mean, what is it, Mike? Is it just sort of recalcitrant sexism from decades ago that's lingered over, or what? I mean, don't these guys know? They must be surrounded by professional women who they have to talk to every day.
Well, there's no question about that, but we know, going back to Rick Lazio, that it's easy for men to make mistakes when they're running against women. And last time we saw the candidates saying foolish, dumb things on the air. So part of this is just warning them what can happen and giving them some things to say so that they're not freelancing. We found out they're not so good at ad-libbing on these topics.
You know, you talked about Rick Lazio. That's a perfect